Welcome to the Blue Green Ocean Road podcast. And George.
There he is. Morning.
Hey, George.
Welcome to another episode of Blue Green Ocean Road with your host, David R. Stenberg, R, with emphasis on R, whose taste in music is number one, whose magnificent engineering of podcasts are number one. How's it going?
Pretty good, man.
How's the audio today?
I don't know. We'll find out when it's over. Why? Was there something wrong with it last week?
No, it sounds a bit. Maybe it's my earpieces.
Oh, I sound off.
Tinny.
That'd be your side,
Yeah.
though. You sound
Could
good to
be.
me.
All right then. So what's happening? I saw the Steven Spielberg attempt at the Gunslinger, and that you sent, and that looked great. It looked like it could have been the version to see,
If only.
if only.
Mike!
It looked wonderful.
Mike Kennedy!
Orbiting high above the Earth in the SS Kennedy,
Did-
Starship Kennedy.
I'm getting ready to go to space.
So, did you know at the end of that video it was just made up?
Yeah.
But that was
I knew during the video it was just made up.
yeah, because he writes at the beginning of the Gunslinger how he wrote it. He was in college and he ended up with all that paper. He just had paper, and he says like if you're a guy like me, empty paper is just asking for it. You know, I'm gonna have to fill this paper, and he filled it with the Gunslinger.
Yeah. Now you can tell the AI images,
Yeah. Well, he says that it got destroyed. He says it was all done. It just had a couple of more things to do, and it got buried in a sandstorm. And then they went, we ain't doing that again. Right? George C. Scott, right?
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood,
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher
Lloyd
Lee.
is the Dark Man. Perfect, right?
Oh yeah, those people would have made great characters,
Excellent.
no doubt.
And he showed some of the other stuff too, the bear in the second one, the Wastelands anyway. And they didn't have Jake fall into the mine shaft. He had him just go through the door to the other world, which is kind of what he did anyway. But he did it by falling through a mine shaft and saying there are other worlds than these, like he knew on his way down or something.
Who do you think they should get to play the Gunslinger? Now,
That guy,
everybody's too old. Everybody I can think of is too old.
yeah.
Javier Bardem.
I don't know him.
No, that would have been good.
I was all right with Idris
Nope.
Elba. I thought he did an all right
Nope.
job, but I thought the movie itself sucked. Like he'd make an okay. He'd be all right with me to be the Gunslinger.
Yeah, sure.
I thought he was good at that. He had the right amount of cool and everything, but the movie was terrible.
I want to know who's going to be TikTok Man. Remember TikTok Man?
Yeah.
They had on the way into that city of Tull, there was a Messerschmitt 109, one of those German World War II planes crashed there.
Yeah.
And TikTok Man didn't want to meet any more Nazis. It's the first thing you ask anybody you run into. Are you a Nazi? And Jake's going, hey, I can see fine, man. I mean, what the hell are you talking about? But whatever that Nazi did, the TikTok Man was not having it. Yeah,
I don't blame him.
yeah. He showed up and raised hell.
Fucking Nazis.
Fucking Nazis, man. Ruin everything.
Everyone, everything. Yeah. So what's going on, boys?
Did you watch Love, Death, and Robots? Did you watch that?
I saw.
That's a no.
I don't know if I saw all of them. I saw most of them. I don't know if I saw all of them.
Just,
Wow, they're new ones.
no, there's just 3 seasons.
Are they gonna make new ones? I don't know. That was.
I found one that
Decent
was
ep-
like that recently, but it's Indonesian. It's like 7 episodes. I saw one of them. It's called Dreams and Nightmares or something like that, and it's
Yeah.
Indonesian. It's all subtitles. But wow, pretty creepy. First episode was creepy anyway.
What was it? Animation or?
Netflix. No, it's they're like short films, and they're like Black Mirror or Love, Death, and Robots. They're each individual story.
Yeah, they're good. This is
I
the
think
one
it's
I
called
like.
Dreams and Nightmares on Netflix.
The very pulse of the machine. I like this so much. I got one of his books. It's a sci-fi writer.
Hey, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
This one when he was on IO. That one's great. Fucking love that one. I've watched that one a couple of times, actually. I like the smell of an old book.
Hot tea. Hot tea.
Space tea.
Hot tea.
Where you getting that gravity up there from?
Oh, I have a gravity generator.
He has a magnet on his butt.
It's a MacGuffin. MacGuffin generator.
Yeah, I always
Bungee
wondered,
cords.
You know what I started watching just for the hell of it? I came across all the episodes of Space 1999.
Oh,
And,
wow.
Yeah.
Even by 70s sci-fi, it was just shit. It's just awful.
Was it Mira? What was the shapeshifter?
Oh, that came in season 2.
Oh,
after they had
I
to
wanted
figure
her
out how to
back.
jump
She
the
was-
shark or something.
She was my adolescent. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And she could turn to anything you wanted.
She helped the young boy through adolescence.
Yeah, with those sideburns, I think she.
I think it was the
floating
accent. It was the English
Mikey.
accented alien.
Mike, you froze. What are you using for to hook up to this thing, Mike? You using your phone or your computer?
It's like a phone.
My phone this week.
Yeah, you're all freezing and
Well, let me get back on. Let me quit.
Dope.
can you hear you, Mike? He's
Yeah.
gone.
Space 1999. I watched the very first episode. I remember I saw the first one. I was hooked. I fucking love
Oh
that
yeah, I
show.
mean we're all hungry for that sci-fi stuff.
I had that Eagle
especially
model.
as a teenager.
I had that
And it was
spaceship.
like,
I used to
Give me
fly
that
the
stuff.
spaceship. Like I'd
But,
lay in my
look-
bed and fly it around my head, attack hamsters with it.
let's just say it didn't age well,
No.
and it was just. Whereas old Star Trek, I mean that stuff is still like has a lot of nostalgia and it has a lot of
The movie.
sensibility that Space 1999 just didn't have.
Star Trek's great, man. The motion picture, this is how we found out that Voyager found an alien race. It kicked it back at us. Like if Voyager ever comes back, that's a big hint somebody found it. You know what I mean? It's just in orbit now. It's just here you go. We see ya.
Deidre.
We played your record. It's all right.
It's
I
an
like-
immense storage container full of all kinds of shit it picked up on the way, that you can drive spaceships through.
I love that whole sequence of flying into that thing. I saw it at the theater, and I was really high.
Yep.
And it was great, man. Just kept opening up into another world and opening up until you finally got in to see Deidre.
That whole thing was a trip.
Yeah, great effects, for its time.
Oh, there's that one where when he got probed, where Vija probed him.
Oh yeah.
That's some weird frame rates. You know what I mean? Like it's that holds up now. I don't know if you know what I mean. They dropped a bunch of frames or something. I think this looks so fucking out there, and scary when that thing showed up. And it took Aaliyah.
The bald girl. I like the bald girl.
Yeah, Delta.
Aaliyah, the space babe.
Yeah.
Delton. Yeah. They give you pleasure just by touching you.
Her record of celibacy is online. You can look it up. I don't know what. I guess she puts her hand up, or she puts her hand over something and goes, "I will not have sex. I promise. Let me on a ship full of men.
And none of us are sissies. At night we sleep in separate bunks and blow each other kisses and blow each other kisses.
The greatest hits.
Yeah, they also have. I remember we were talking about Super Marionation one day. There's the old series Stingray is also with Space 1999. I have yet to look at it again, but I remember seeing it as a kid, like on TV. They would show it like in the afternoons on Channel 12, I think it was. Like as a kid, you could sit
There was
there.
that
It
one.
was
And,
like
what was the other one?
UFO.
Yeah.
No.
Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds are Go.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. Well, UFO was made by the same people who
Yeah.
did Space 1999.
That was like the girls with the purple hair in that one.
Purple moon hair, you know,
Yes.
like the purple moon
Yes.
hair was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
The moon-based babes. Fuck yeah, man.
You're on the moon. You
They're
gotta wear this
online.
wig.
They have scenes like that. They just cut up on YouTube. Just them walking around the moon base. Some guy just cut them all out, and then you just watch them wander around aimlessly. You know, they just there they are.
Thank God they
In
didn't have that when I was a
miniskirts.
kid, Dave.
UFO was great. I like that movie. I like that
in my
show.
room for hours.
I thought it was that was creepy. Fucking UFO was creepy. There was a
Yeah.
couple of episodes that really got me. You know.
Yeah, I just remember when they captured that astronaut and they made
With
him
the blue
put
shit?
him in the suit
They
with,
made him-
with the yes, they made
Yeah.
him
They
breathe the
flooded
blue
his
shit.
suit. So you're one of us now, right? Then they had to take it off later, and he puked the fucking shit.
Yeah.
That was in the abyss. That's actually a thing. Like,
Right?
yeah.
I've heard of that.
I don't know if it's real though. I don't know if it's real. I think they'd like it to be real, or it's real.
I don't know if it's real, but I've seen it in several different movies.
Yeah. It's always blue. What's with the blue?
Just relax and breathe it in. It's okay. You won't drown.
Oh yeah, he's digging it. He's doing it.
It's
He
porta
ain't
potty
digging it.
fluid. Your space porta potty fluid.
Yeah, hippie. I loved hippie. Sniff something? Did you, rat boy? You can't get the abyss
cool.
no more. You can't find it.
We had some great sci-fi back in the day. Watching as kids, man.
Yeah, man.
Doctor Who and all the ones we'd mentioned
And the rest.
and the rest.
Quiet, you. I got my space dog over here.
Space
This
dog.
alien creature making weird noises.
Space dog.
K9. Calm down, K9.
There we go.
K9.
Hey, Mike. Oh, you're not freezing. Looks better.
Pretty warm up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, what do you remember about 70s sci-fi shows we were talking about?
He
What was your
wasn't born
favorite
yet.
back in the day, growing up?
Boy.
Speed Racer.
Uh,
I watched Speed
like
Racer.
TV shows?
Yeah, TV,
TV
shows,
shows?
or even movies
Yeah.
back then.
Mm.
Were you a Star Trek
Boy,
guy?
you know it. Yeah, you guys know I'm not the huge.
Oh, you know what?
huge,
I bet he didn't have reception. We had shitty reception in Gloucester, Foster. Holy fuck, nothing came in. Right?
We used to lie awake
Yeah,
at night dreaming of the Gloucester TV reception back out in Foster, man. You guys had we foster boys, we could only dream of the magnificence of tuning in a fuzzy channel 56 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. All the tinfoil in the world won't get it.
Yeah, they were still fuzzy in Gloucester too, just not as fuzzy, I guess.
It kind of came in, kind of.
UHF channels.
You had to
Ooh.
toy with it like a motherfucker. Sometimes just hold it and still be all snowy. But,
Remember smacking the TV to try to get it to tune in a little
yeah,
bit better?
That was always, the connector, because it had tubes. Yeah, that actually worked when it had tubes.
And then the aluminum foil on
Yep.
the antennas. And
Sure. Wires, all this shit.
my father hooked up an old washing machine motor to
Right.
the antenna, and he had a mercury switch. And
All
he would
right. Yeah,
rotate
right.
the antenna
Yeah.
by just it's almost like a wand, but it was actually like
yeah.
a bicycle handle
Yeah.
with a mercury switch in it. And if you tipped it down, it would move the antenna, and you'd have to
Beautiful.
just adjust it just like that, just to get the TV station in.
Then you
had
did
that
you have
for
to hold it in
years.
that position once you had it.
No, there's a hanger. You could just hang it on the wall, but when you needed to move it, you lifted it up and turned the mercury switch like this, and it would rotate the antenna just a little bit at a time. And then
Smart.
when it was just right, you'd hang it up so it wouldn't adjust anymore. So you wouldn't have to hold it up.
Yeah, your dad's smart, man. Holy shit. That's brilliant.
Oh,
He invented that before it was invented.
Yeah.
well, they've had that around for a while. I think that he says, well, I can do that. I guess he saw
It was a thing.
yeah.
I don't know when they started doing it. We didn't get one till late.
Still doing your own, like inventing your own is pretty cool.
Yeah, I had antennas. I did antennas, grounds, all that shit. That was a radio nut job.
Oh,
actually.
remember the CB craze?
Yep,
Remember you
CB
did
had
this-
one of those. A fucking base station had a fucking. I had a giant antenna. I had another one that was for AM. Radio Shack was my fucking Shangri-La. That was it. That was the place.
Radio Shack
Radio
ruled.
Shack,
That was a
fan
great
stock
place,
clips,
man. I loved
diodes, fucking resistors,
Yeah.
man, variable capacitors. Oh my!
it. It was
They
great.
get all whole armloads of it. I'm gonna fucking make a Frankenstein.
And all that gadgetry they had.
The 101 set. Do you ever have one of those where you could just make
Yeah.
circuits? Yeah,
Yep.
that was fucking great. I love that. I used to make a receiver and a transmitter. I used to make a radio transmitter. You could make one. And they only had like that earphone thing, so you just yelled in that. That also could be a microphone, so you could hear it on the radio. Then you get
Yeah.
the station and yeah. Radio, fuck off.
Do you have that on videotape, Dave? That'd be great.
No, there was no video back then. There's hardly radio.
Uh,
They had wires
remember
and
my-
diodes out, man.
Back in the early 70s, my uncle moved back from Arizona, and he had like a videotape machine as big as this cooler here. It's like a top loader, 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
And that was I may be wrong, but it might have been the first one in Foster, and he had this
I
whole
think we
thing
talked
where
about this before. Fred's father was one of the first one. I think he paid $800 for one.
Yeah,
back
it was
in the
nutty
The
expensive
satellite dish,
back in-
yeah. I remember that thing. I saw it once.
No,
I saw it once.
videotape.
Oh, yeah, the videotape?
Video-
But didn't he have a satellite
We're
too?
talking about a
VHS.
videotape player.
Yeah, video player.
The size of a washing
Yeah.
machine, yeah. Big fat one.
Um,
My dad had one.
$800, man. That's big money back
Yeah,
then.
they were like $700-800 when they first came out.
Just put another zero on the end of that. That's how much they'd cost now if we, in,
Right.
in value.
uh,
That's crazy. He went into debt for that
That's-
thing.
to own a videotape of a movie, of a current movie, it would cost like about $200 or $300. Like you would like get a copy of Raiders of the Lost Ark back then or whatever. It would cost like an insane amount of money because you're paying for all the copyright on the nonsense. But
I guess
you
the
did
only
have
thing-
X-rated movies. That was like the saving grace. You could
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
record and trade X-rated movies. Debbie Does Dallas and
It's the only reason
Behind the
that things
Green
exist.
Door. and-
Yeah, Debbie does Burrowville.
Yeah.
When the home movie craze started, the video cam thing started. Holy cow!
Patty does Pascog.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, amateur.
I know.
yeah. Oh yeah, I know some people who were making money at that.
Amateur is fucking great. Yeah.
Now it's OnlyFans.
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
You
baby.
could do it with your phone. Yeah, but who needs expensive video equipment when you have your phone? You can just
It is. Yeah, it works great.
It's like right now. It's like no matter who you are, what you're into, you can have an OnlyFans account. You know, and you'll make money. Don't ask me how I know this.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm sort of making this up.
What's your channel like?
I'm just sort of making this. I'm just sort of making this up as I go.
Yeah, according to the internet.
yeah,
It's
dirty
true.
old hairy men walking around naked in
Yeah.
the garden.
Nobody wants that.
There'll be a certain amount of people.
Well, there may
that are
be
into
somebody.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Nobody I know anyway.
Blind people.
that. And like the people
like the
who
way we
deny it are
sound.
the people who are really into it, though, right?
He says,
People
nudge,
deny
nudge,
it.
wink, wink.
Yeah. Oh no, those are the ones. You know?
Yes, he denies it, supplies it.
They used to
Oh,
have
well.
the back rooms. Remember those video stores?
Yes.
They used to have the back rooms, and you kind of
Yes.
just like,
Yep. You
okay,
gotta,
now's my chance. I'll get into the
you
back
gotta
room.
take
you know?
take the brim of your hat and put it down. Just, look at that guy's going back there. Look, that guy's going back there.
I know him. I saw him at church last Sunday.
Hey, that's my science
Amazing.
teacher.
Everybody holds their children close.
Dad? What are you doing back here?
Yeah, wear
Mom.
the raincoat, man. Wear the raincoat.
I had to rent
Flip-flops.
videos from my brother's bachelor party, and I didn't know what to get, and they didn't have the back for
He
some
says,
reason. I don't
nudge,
know, there
nudge,
wasn't
wink,
the
wink.
back room
Oh,
had
That's for
Yeah,
my
like-
brother.
photo album,
My brother's a
That you could go
perv,
through.
not me.
and so I went through the photo album with the woman who worked there.
The woman?
Yeah,
The fucking woman?
I'm like,
Did you ask
I
the
don't
woman?
know. I have no idea. And she goes, well, this one's really popular, so I got that one. This one's really popular, so I got
Yeah.
that one.
Could you wipe it off?
Yeah, I barely handled it. I just handed it to my brother's friends, and they took care of it.
Yeah.
The best parts is where they didn't rewind, so it's always like stalled at the best
Hey.
parts.
Yeah. Those are the days.
Back in the day.
When I
Mikey,
saw those blockbusters, and I'm like, there's no way movie theaters are going to survive this. But they did.
But
Mikey,
what
you
about
saw the
now?
Bluesmobile?
It's
I
like
still
the
like
stream-
going out. I still like going out to the movie, seeing it on the big screen.
But are there enough people that still like doing that to keep
I don't
the
know. I think so because they're
industry.
still here.
But what happened was the streaming killed the video stores. Right?
Streaming killed the video, but it didn't kill the theater. People still like to go
No.
out.
No.
Still
not
gotta
nearly as much
Take
as
a
before.
girlfriend when you're dating, 15-year-old date.
15-year-old
Who's dating
dates.
15?
Yeah,
What?
when you're 15,
What?
and you're going out on a date. Where are you gonna go?
Oh, yeah. Good
I
recovery.
know you can't bring them to a motel, eh?
No, there's laws against that. As there should be.
Bring it to your mom's basement and turn on the video.
Yeah. You can hear you screaming in Ma's basement.
OnlyFans.
Hey, Mike, did you make that robot? Did you try that?
No, my brother, my son's making my son's making a robot.
There's a better one now. Way better.
There is.
Yeah. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, send me the link. I'm
Yeah.
gonna send it to Sequoia. Or send it to Sequoia because he's trying to make this. He's trying to animate this really cool thing.
Does he have a good computer?
Yeah.
All right, this can be done locally. He'll like that. Put the AI right there. Complete privacy. Your own data, your own shit. You train it yourself. Or you could get models. You could get large language models and install them too. But it all runs locally. Everything you do with it after that's you. They still hallucinate. They'll never take place of us, man, because they hallucinate. You can't trust them.
No, they're not for that. They're not.
They're not taking
They're
over.
not for doing it for you. They're for giving you time to do other things.
Oh yeah, they
cut
give you
out
shortcuts
the
like a
time,
motherfucker.
You know.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, yeah, I'll send you the link. It's the shit. The iPad, the new one, they have the ARM4 chip. That could be like the iPad can do generative AI. Fuck.
He doesn't have an iPad.
No, but that's coming. I think it came out today.
Oh.
This is motherfuckers. Yeah, it's yeah. The ARM4 chip. It's like the chip. There's 1, 2, 3, and now there's a 4, and it becomes your brain. It's pretty cool. I almost got one. Microsoft's got theirs too. Everybody's screaming about the AI that's in that. They're all coming out with AI. So if you want, that operating system's not for me, man. I want AI all over me. I'm good. They're sticking it in everything.
Well, it's useful for a lot of things. So.
Yeah. But I mean, it's recorded too, like everything.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere. It's just going to get bigger.
Yeah, AI is here to stay.
Oh yeah. It's here. It's here. It's with us. It's with us now. It's learning shit.
There's going to be 4 old men. What the fuck was that? Did you see that?
Yeah, what was that?
The little floating head that went up.
There it
Look,
goes
there's another one.
again.
See it? What's that?
Mike, what are you doing?
What was that?
I think Mike's liking himself.
I'm sending reactions.
Mike just liked himself.
Like,
Stop that.
It's a family podcast.
There you go.
We got a thumbs down. I did that once. I tried all the ones, I could get like a Viking helmet on. It gets goofy. So this is what I'm reading. I'm reading Mad.
nice.
Yeah. This was in the 60s, right? This book. And this is like the back of it. It says, are you upset by the tense, sickening world situation? Right? Nauseous by movies coming out of Hollywood today? Suffering from gas generated by biased newspapers? Distressed by the abuses of modern merchandising? What you need are some belly laughs. Remember, relief is just a purchase away when you swallow this pitch and buy the indigestible Mad.
Yes, Mad's always been wonderfully
Could have been today,
self-aware. Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
I think I've read that one.
Oh yeah, I wore this one out. This is yeah. I'm waiting for my cancer results, so I'll just wait in the waiting room with
What better
indigestible
companion can you have when you're making such a weight?
fucking Don Martin, man.
Is he still around? Hey, look at that.
Nah, nobody's around.
Look at that.
Like there's an
Jesus
animal
Christ.
on your head.
Oh,
It's pooping.
Toxic plasmosis.
I know that look.
Titties are so nice.
that's
What
a
you can
cool
do,
guy.
man? You don't need all that AI shit.
You got AI on your head.
I like your hat. That's the famous Blue Seal hat.
Right. For free.
Where'd you get that for free? I want one.
At the Blue Seal.
I have to
I
go
had
all the way
walked
down
in,
to
they
Main
had
Street.
just got a box of hats, and I said, "Are those for sale?" They were open on the counter, and she goes, "I don't know, I'll go check." And she came back, she goes, "You can have one."
Nice.
Ah, nice.
New Hampshire, huh? So go up there, it's
Yeah.
free hats.
At the feed store.
Hats
So,
for everyone.
So what's the status now of legalizing marijuana in New Hampshire? Is it just dead forever now, or what?
Fucking
Chivawika.
fraud.
Bullfrogs on your mind. Chivawika. Bullfrogs on your mean mind.
Got chickens?
See, I don't see any chickens.
If you could get chickens while George's chickens are going nuts, they're kind of quiet today. What happened to your
I
chickens?
know, they're wicked quiet.
What are they like?
I know, maybe they're all dead.
You
The
know,
cats
shit
got
happened.
'em.
Get that flower.
Haven't fed them today. I gotta go to the feed store. Maybe they'll have a nice hat to wear.
I'm
There you
just
go.
picturing them on their back with their claws in the air. Fucking.
Mike's
Just
about to
changed
drop
my
some
hat.
beats. There we go. DJ Mike gonna be spitting the beats. Oh, there you go. Mike, you have that hat, don't you?
Let's do it. Kind of how you need working outside, boy. Working on your bonsai trees.
I'm on my way to the Newport Folk Festival.
Nice.
How about OOB? I can go to OOB in this.
There you go. I put my dog on my head.
Oh, you got any dogs? Mikey, get a dog, quick. Get an AI dog.
Something to do.
Something to do. Pass the time. All right, so what do you got? The Blues Brothers on stage up in New Hampshire, Mike? Is that what that thing was about?
I guess
They
I
do a
guess
stage
that's what that thing
production.
is about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blues Brothers Next Generation coming up here.
I looked at the hood.
Cars,
I looked
the
at the
cars
hood. My
around
Monaco
town,
had a dent in it, right? I wanted to see if it was my the one I had. It was 74 Monaco,
Yeah.
but it wasn't. Well, it wasn't the hood because I damaged it in front of Carolyn's. I was pushing something. I don't remember. Something happened, and I put this. It's distinct dent. I put a fucking license plate over it. So yeah, I zoomed right in. I said, "Wow, is that mine?" It's not. It's not mine.
that's in yours. How many can there be though?
Oh, now? I don't know. Fucking rust the way it is and shit.
I
Maybe
know,
from the
every
south.
year.
Yeah, there's still some around, I'm sure. Shit down south.
Yeah,
though.
Ricky had one. Didn't Ricky have one?
Yeah,
I-
wasn't
The shitmobile?
the shitmobile? What was that?
Hey.
That was a Chrysler. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was a New Yorker.
Well, it
The
was
shitmobile's a New
Leahy's was
Yorker.
the New Yorker. Leahy's was the New Yorker. The big New Yorker.
How's
Had a couple of
how's
those.
the poop deck?
Poop.
Arr,
the
the
poop
poop deck. Arr.
That really was poop for
You
pooping, man.
You missed the shoveling of the poop before. I
That's
had
the
it.
very back
Arr.
of the ship. You hang your ass over it and took a poop. That's what the poop deck was, man. Really, you really
Oh.
did poop off it.
Did they have those when you were in the Navy, Dave?
Yeah. If you hang it over the side and took a dump, yeah. I didn't have to. We had toilets and shit. But
They gave you a sea biscuit.
we had a bucket. We had a ship bucket on the fishing boat. We go down there by the diesel engine and fucking take a shit in it, and then give it to the fucking bay. Shit bucket. It was even written on it. Shit bucket.
Look, Mike's a reptilian. Look.
I knew it.
It's the real me.
You guys were right. They walk among us.
Real me.
I like it.
That's-
It's gonna go viral.
no, you can't have my adrenal chrome. Forget it.
Like a monster.
Oh,
Uh-oh, AI's here.
Yes.
who let him in?
Oh, no. He's going to take our jobs. Kill it.
There's a sci-fi show that I've been watching called The Loop. I think it's Canadian.
Yeah, that was good. No, that's Swedish.
Is it?
Yeah.
But it's filmed in Canada with a lot of Canadian actors. But,
Hey. George, would you
Anyway.
switch brains with me for a day? Would you do that?
no.
No, fuck no, right? No, not a minute, not a second.
Partner.
Just tonight, right? What the
What a-
fuck? That was
What
fucked.
a douche move that was.
No, I mean, no, man. I want to shower in your body tonight. You know, what the fuck?
I know. Why did you leave all this fucking dangerous gear all around the countryside, for people to stumble over and use, It's like all this like crazy fucking sci-fi gear everywhere.
I'm in there. I'm gonna
like-
shove a giant pickle up your ass.
Get on Main Street and do it in public.
Yeah.
Then switch back.
Well, I've never.
Get on the news, man.
Hey, it's
Well,
hop along Casadich over here.
Up and long.
Fuck.
Mosey on along.
Nice mustache, man.
You gotta take a drink. It goes. Freaks out.
That's so everybody can see what
Oh,
you're
yeah.
drinking.
This is more fun. So much fun.
It's a lot of fun. We should all have different, what do you call them?
Yeah.
Avatars.
Yep. You should.
I am an avatar.
What do you
Is this
vaping,
my
Dave?
true self? Not my true self, is it?
Yeah, like,
Is it me?
how could that be voluntary? Who would want to look like that?
Who'd want
My
to wash
default
that?
setting.
That takes a lot of maintenance, and conditioner.
And condition.
No, man, bar soap.
Oh, yeah, Irish Spring.
Bar soap.
Only deodorant, so.
Yeah, you can make it snow anytime you want.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
Suddenly got chilly up here.
yeah.
Global
We got
warming.
chili on the podcast. So what? Next week it's going to be a heat. It's going
Tornadoes
to be
are
a heat
coming.
event next week, right?
yeah.
We got like 98-degree weather a couple
Sure.
days
Yeah.
next week predicted.
In the 90s all week.
It's a Philip K. Dick book.
Well, some of us will enjoy it.
Oh yeah.
Some of us have to work in it.
I'm
Getting
cold all
covered
the
in
time.
old house dust and plaster. Fuck.
What?
Sawdust.
No shit. Plaster?
In the heat. Oh yeah, this plaster dust.
Plaster dust. Yeah, that's good.
And old house dust.
It's when you disturb the floors and the walls and stuff, and all that dust from decades comes flowing out at you. All those ancient skin cells flying through the air and mold.
Sometimes
Hunter
horsehair,
virus.
right?
Watch out for hantavirus.
Hantavirus. Yeah, that's still a thing.
How would I
Oh,
know it
it
if I
is.
saw it?
Well, it's from mouse piss, mice piss, and
Yeah.
feces.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's not good. Turns your inside to liquid shit.
that's pretty nasty. But, yeah, there's something about that. You start working on old houses, start tearing up floors and walls, and it's got that same distinct smell.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it's awful.
and your body says, "Don't breathe that in." It instinctively knows. Put a mask on.
But it's going to be in the 90s, and it's all just going to stick and become this mud that runs down your it runs down your face and into your eyes. And it'll be great.
Mhm.
Good thing you have that beard to capture it, so you can bring it
that
home.
might
And
be- might
you
be
can
getting-
flavor your food when you eat supper that night.
Don't even go in the house. Just go directly to the shower.
Well, hopefully it's a decent payoff for such an effort.
Well, there's a payoff, I guess. I get to pay my bills for a little while longer.
Yeah.
Did my taxes. Holy shit, I owe the government a lot of money.
Ew.
Government needs it, man. They got to piss it away like the world's largest fire hose. Just keep spraying it in every direction,
Yeah, property taxes.
Granted, innocent children.
everywhere.
Just saw someone run through my yard.
Really?
Yeah.
It was the
That's a-
Maltese Falcon.
That's an urban problem.
It was
Living in the
FedEx.
big city.
Yeah.
It was the FedEx man.
Sure, yeah.
Did he
it
drop
was
you off
the,
something?
He was delivering the
man.
Maltese Falcon. I'll just keep
Bought it
saying
on,
it.
you bought it on
Maltese
eBay. Bought it on
He's
Amazon.
He's delivering a box of vintage porn tapes for your VCR.
Yeah. AI sent it. That's perfect.
I can't
That's the
wait.
guy in the back room getting the tape.
Yes. I can't not wait. Get them.
What's behind the
Party at
curtain?
my house.
Show me to your
Party
back
at my
room.
house.
I know someone who still has a collection like that. He collected
You know
Porn
someone
tapes.
real well.
Is his first name
tapes to
Uncle?
distribute. No, he's cousin. This guy, he's married to a cousin of mine. Yeah, he used to work for a distributor that used to, back in the day, used to distribute such things. He had amassed this enormous collection.
Mikey looks like a porn distributor.
Paid off his house with it.
Yeah, I'll show you some tapes.
Yeah.
Get over here.
What do you like? What do you need?
I got something to show you. Hey, you look like what's his name from that UFO podcast there? What's that guy's from?
Oh yeah, what is his name?
Yeah, looks like that UFO podcaster. UFO Reality, that's his podcast. Welcome to UFO Reality. Anyway.
No, don't know that one. No one
Oh,
down
it's
that
act-
hole.
It's actually a decent one. It's one of the better ones, if there is such a thing as good ones and bad ones.
Is it entertaining?
Yes, because he's very
That's good.
passionate about the subject, and he goes off on these rants that are just pretty wild. So
Yeah. No, it's
Uh,
great. It's just I never had that one. Yeah, I've had my own. There's some
but
pretty good ones actually, because there was, they had video and all this shit, and then usually sometimes they'd even go with a news report, local news report. There was like all over this country there was these like loud booms, like people would hear these loud booms, right? Just huge, just boom, right? And like all these phones now, everybody's recording it, right? And it's really loud, and it took so. There's all kinds of like, what the fuck is that? And it's not like, but it's like local news, like it happened in Cranston, and then another time it happens like in some place in Oregon, some little town. So it's like, it doesn't make like the national news. So this guy was collecting them like every day. He says, all right, here's another one. Right? I'm going, what the fuck? What is that? Yeah, this really loud
Yeah.
booms, but just in like these one areas, like there's something under the ground. There's something under our plate. It wants out.
Could be fracking. They're doing fracking everywhere. People
Something's
frack
going on
wells.
down there. Yeah, it
People
could be
frack,
that. Yeah, it's probably that.
People frack gas wells, oil wells. They frack water wells. If your well starts to dry up, they can frack it. You get
Yeah,
more
that's
water.
right. Yeah. They create that pocket and then it just collapses.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
that shit
fracking.
goes on all over the place.
See?
Oops, I'm sorry. I'm no fun at parties.
No, that's perfect. We can quit wondering about that now.
You're just no fun. Period.
It's true. It's true.
No, it's good to know. I don't want to be under no fracking. No fracking.
We used to live where we used to live on Route 94 every day. Sometimes at noontime, it'd be a loud boom. The whole house would shake, and it was because over at Factory Mutual they were blowing something up,
Oh yeah, dust.
and they used to blow. Yeah, they used to have controlled explosions there, and usually around noontime they would do it. They would go off.
Just before lunch.
And we were a few miles away, and we'd hear this big boom, and the whole house would shake. Pretty wild.
Yeah, they bought up the rest of that land. If they weren't going to buy it, they weren't going to expand it. And just I guess some lady died, and it ended up with them or something. I don't know. They finally talked her into getting it up.
There was this really nice, some of the woods over there behind the farmhouse part.
Yeah.
There's these really huge white oaks. I mean, big, like old growth white oaks. And that land had been in the same family since it was purchased
Yeah.
300 years ago. And I was telling, was Paul Burke, I think it was. I was telling him about this grove of white oaks. And he's like, yeah, I cut those down.
Oh, yeah. I did.
Like, what? So, yeah, they were going to cut them down. It wasn't me. It was someone else. They cut them down and to harvest the wood, make room over there or something. It was amazing. They were growing on this kind of southwest facing slope. They were huge. They were
It's
really
a beautiful hill.
It was something that, the likes of which I hadn't seen in the woods around here.
I like that hill. I loved it in the fall. I spent a couple of years up there.
Yeah.
Once the years go by, man. I didn't want to leave. I remember last month there. I think I might have
Like
made a
the
mistake,
Woodhead.
I didn't want to give
No
it
man
up.
of the forest. Hey, Mike, did they have a Bigfoot one?
Yeah, do
Weird.
Bigfoot.
I wish.
They probably have a monkey. What's up, Doc?
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus. They got Jesus.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You can make Jesus. That's close, I guess. 60s
I'm on
Jesus.
Facebook. I'm on Facebook.
Yeah, I could worship that.
He's got the toxoplasmosis really bad.
There's something going on. There's something
That's a
going on
disease
down
you
there.
get from cleaning dirty cat boxes.
He's rubbing his ass on the carpet.
Meow. Meow.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we lost Mike here. What? Anybody else have anything to say?
Wow. Don't put that on the internet. You'll be lonely the rest of your life.
Oh, I saw I Care a Lot. Did you see that one?
Oh no. How was it?
Fucking good. It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Not all
you
not
see?
all that stuff is good. That was good. The Signal's good too.
I saw the signal.
Okay, that's what I was talking about with Voyager. That was cool, right? It's like we see it, like, you know what I mean, just throw it back at us. It was just looping that one. Hey, I don't think there's a needle in there, right? That's just how it is, right? There's a way to spin, like there's a needle, like that to play the record. I don't know if that's there. I wonder if that's true. I wonder if yeah, why wouldn't they do that, right? They give you a needle and just spin
Well,
it.
I mean, it would be something easily figured out if they had the
Wow.
concept down.
Well, I guess, but it'd be a lot
No,
easier if you had a needle
the
already
needle's got to
there.
be in there. It's all set up to.
Yeah.
It's all set up to go.
Never thought of that. I thought it
Yeah.
just had instructions on how to play.
No, it's all set up.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I don't. I
Mike,
think it's
I
just
think
the
that's your
album.
look, Mike.
I think
that's
it's
it
just
right
the.
there. And the rainbow colored
Yeah, look
hair
it
and
up. I'm
everything.
gonna look it
That's
up.
you.
I want to find out.
Yeah, because I think it's just the album and
I always thought
concept
that, but
is,
I'm not
is
sure.
illustrated. The concept's illustrated on the illustration,
Yeah,
but
it's
they
on
don't
gold.
provide the mechanism
Yeah.
uh, for
It's
the
got a
device at
picture of
all.
you going to a store.
Yeah,
Little
You mean
cock
they sent
coming out
the
of a
record without
a
a
garage.
Radio
record player?
Shack,
Oh, the Radio Shack, right? Coming
think
out
they
with
sent
that
them a
little
space
shit.
space Radio Shack.
You
Space
think they
Shack.
sent them a record without sending the record player?
No, they sent it. They illustrated the concept of reproducing sound from the needle on the groove, and part of the illustration.
Like
Yeah.
the first track is how
So
to
they
build
didn't
the
send
record player.
they didn't send the record player up there with it.
I think you're right.
No, check
I
it
think
out.
George is right, but I want to check. I want to check anyway. I was
That'd be
under that
kinda
impression
strange.
too.
Just sending a record and telling them, yeah, if you put a needle
Right,
on it,
I
and
agree
spin
with
it.
you. I do. I think I've been wrong all these years. I want to find out. I
Yeah.
think, yeah, it makes sense that there would be a needle, at least an arm and just spin. You fucking hello,
I like your
buongiorno,
background, Mike.
bon appetit. That's the Crypt
Tropical.
Keeper. Remember the Crypt
That's
Keeper?
the tropical fantasy background. Oh,
That I can smell that chair.
smells like farts.
Yeah, it does, right? Somebody been watching TV for 15 years. Big fat guy with nachos on his
Beer
chin.
farts and cat
Beer
piss.
farts.
There's still snacks in the cushion.
The snacks. The snacks in them cushions.
Snack remnants.
There's sticky things. You're in a Disney movie now.
Under the sea. Sure make me wanna pee under the sea.
If you see me in the ocean, I'm going to the bathroom.
Yes. Countless trillions of organisms already shitting and pissing in it.
Man, we've talked about this. They're shitting and pissing in the air around you right now.
Ah,
They're on your skin. We're swimming in this sea of bacteria.
Get
We
it
don't even
off
see
me.
them. They're all around us,
no.
shitting and pissing all over us, having sex all over us. We're
Dying.
surrounded by this orgy, a biological
Fucking-
orgy going on.
Look out, somebody's getting excited.
splitting
I'm feeling filthy.
splitting in two,
Whoa.
then four,
Filthy little
then
whore.
8, then 16. It's like bacteria around these puddles of oil in your skin.
Yeah.
I ain't got
And
no
they're
Oh, that's a breeding
slurping it
pool. That's
right
like
up,
a
man. Making BO. They make the BO. That's them. you
yeah.
know? It's a massacre when you go in the shower, man.
Only
It's-
10% of your cells actually have your DNA.
Yeah.
Most 90% of the cells that make you or somebody else. They're other creatures.
yeah, take care of them. They're all right. They're my
You're
friends.
a planet. You're
We are
a planet
all
within a
one.
planet. It's pretty wild.
It really is. Hey, did you ever? What is it? A physicist is a way for atoms to think about themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Carl
fucking.
Sagan said, "We're a way for the universe to know itself."
Yeah.
The universe is sentient. because I know that I'm a part of the universe and I know I'm aware. Therefore, the whole universe is aware. All it takes is a 4-pound meat computer for the universe to know it's aware. Or in some cases, a 3.5-pound meat computer.
I hear a phone.
It's not mine.
Okay. It's here in town somewhere.
I don't have any space backgrounds. I have professional, cozy home, nature,
Which one's that?
stylized. That's cozy home.
This looks Japanese.
And fantasy.
You look like a truck driver who's in Japan.
Waiting for the whore that he rented at a whorehouse.
Yeah, so why? Because why else would he be in Japan?
Right. Don't have anything
Suspicious.
to do with anything.
He likes Asian women. That's creepy.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's more like it. That's
Looks
like
like you're back in New Hampshire in October.
or like West
It's
Virginia.
your die, baby.
Live free or not so free, because you can't have marijuana. You're almost
It's
free.
illegal. It's illegal here.
Yeah.
boys.
So it's not so
It's
free,
illegal.
is it? We're freer than you are.
Yeah.
This was the week I had the substances in the back seat, Uber driving. I had this guy. He was like in his upper 60s. He had that look, that old man alcoholic look, and he was going to the liquor store, right? And went into the liquor store, came back out with a bottle in a brown bag, got into the back of my car and started opening it up. Now, I looked in the mirror, I go, "You're not opening that up, right?" He goes, "Well, I was gonna." I said, "Oh, no.
There, god damn it. Can't
Keep
fucking
an eye
drink
on
in the
him all
back
the
of
way
a
back.
fucking Uber these days.
an eye
What
on
the
him,
fuck
dude.
is the world come
He's like,
to?
"Oh."
God damn it. Can't even,
was
there's
like,
not
"Oh,
even a liquor store within walking distance of my house. What the fuck is the world coming to? God damn it, man.
Just
Can't
tell
drink
him-
all day
Yeah.
and fucking wind
said
his
there's two-
fucking
I said
life
two-
away.
Tell him he's got
I
to
said
use a
two
straw.
things. I said, so first of all, it's illegal. Secondly, if you spill that, I'm out of work for the rest of the day.
You should have had them
It's all
aviator
yeah.
glasses on
That's
when
right.
you did that.
Quiet.
And I get him back home. He goes, just drop me off in those bushes over there.
I'll throw you in the bushes and there you open up a bottle of liquor in my Uber.
Yeah.
That's where you'll end up. If
By
I
that rock. That
catch
rock.
you
yeah.
opening that bottle in my car again. Get the
I had
fuck
this
out
nut-
of here. What the fuck's the
I had
matter?
this other Numrod, vaping in the back, All
Ah,
of a sudden, I
that's the
smell like
worst.
all of a sudden I smell like fucking bubblegum Kool-Aid bullshit.
Go right over. Get out.
You're not vaping back. You're not vaping back there, are you? Oh yeah.
Oh, that is
Oh,
the
no.
worst.
I don't know.
That is the worst. Give me that
It's my
liquor
car. I don't
smell
wanna
any
smell
day.
it.
Bring back drinking boys in the back of the Uber. God damn it.
Guy just don't know how to drink
Well,
stealth. He wasn't much of an alcoholic because you noticed. Get that shit down.
He should have taken a long draw before he got in the car, got to his destination, and then finished the bottle on the
Should've
way
just
out.
chugged before he got in the car. Just fucking chug.
Yeah.
Got to get that
Yeah.
liquor in me.
Don't take me all the way home. Just drop me off in those bushes right there.
Yeah. Because that's where I'll be lying for the rest of the day, under them bushes.
Alcoholics invented stealth camping.
Yeah. They invented passing out in the woods.
Remember, George, remember at school one old place we used to go get high where the alcoholics lived?
Oh, they're everywhere. Well, it's an institution back then. Everybody did that. That was expected during lunch breaks and you're working all those horrible factory jobs.
Yeah.
That's what you did during your break, after work, before work.
Remember-
Sometimes you didn't make it back in.
No.
The guys that lived out there, they lived in those.
Oh,
places.
you mean yeah, yeah. Well, that's still there.
Yeah.
They just moved off. They've been up Fox Point. Ever been up? The hell's that other place?
Not
where
recently.
Yeah, there's still encampments and whatnot.
Yeah. It's not just like it wasn't just homeless people back then. It was just these hardcore drunks, you know.
That
Well,
was
it's a
just-
whole way of life, you know. How many of those factories we worked at where everybody drank at lunchtime or at breaks and stuff like that?
That was me.
That was the whole.
That was
That
a
was the
miserable
whole
life.
thing.
That's why. Had I done
Yeah,
that
that's
shit
how you
somehow.
cope.
Yeah, but these guys
Self-medicate.
weren't. They weren't working. They were begging for money and buying like bottles of Four Roses, and they lived in these places that we used to go get high at. They lived there. They slept there. They shit there. They fucking lived there.
Yeah, living the life.
This must
They
have
weren't
been a
working,
fun
man.
place
They
to
were
get
fucking
high.
drunks. They were just drunks. That's all they were.
But the general drinking back then, the general public drinking was quite a thing. Even aside from that, I mean, people
Yeah.
did a lot more public drinking than they do
Oh,
now.
Yeah.
See you
All
guys,
right,
man.
Anyway,
Well, it's
have
good
a
to
beer
see
for Father's Day, fathers.
Yeah,
Happy Father's Day.